Welcome friends to the ultimate guide for Christmas cheer, but in biscuit form. In today's video we're not just baking a biscuits, we're creating an holiday tradition. Whether you call them biscuits, cookies or festive treats, these are the bites that bring everyone together. So grab your apron, your rolling pin and your holiday spirit, because this is the ultimate Christmas biscuit. Before we dive into the recipe, let's talk about why Christmas biscuits hold such a special place in our heart. Think about it, the warm smell of cinnamon, the twinkle of fairy lights, the chatter of family and friends. These biscuits are more than food, they're memories in the making. This is a staple during Christmas time in my hometown, and lots of family bake these biscuits with their own special recipe, making lots of them and sharing with other family members. It's really common that during the Christmas holiday everyone has a different version of these biscuits made for someone else in their family, which usually lasts over the next 3 to 4 months. Baking during holidays is an act of love. It's about slowing down, creating something with your hands and sharing it with the people who mean the most. And if you're here, you're probably looking for the one recipe to make your Christmas extra magical. Guess what? You just found it. Now let's get to the star of the show. What makes this recipe special, you ask? It's a fusion of classic holiday flavors with a touch of tradition. Think of a crunchy gingerbread, a hint of warm spices and a sweet surprise that'll have everyone asking for the recipe. Here's what you'll need: 5 eggs, 1.25 kg of flour, 700 g of dark chocolate, 25 g of cacao powder, 375 g of roasted almond, 34 g of baking powder or 2 bags, 7 g of yeast or just 1 bag, almond and vanilla aroma, 1 kg of sugar, 375 g of butter, 500 g of candied fruit, 1 shot of sambuca and 1 shot of alkermes. Step 1. Preparation. Baking, like Christmas, is all about setting the right mood. So, preheat your oven to 100 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Lay out your ingredients and line your baking trays with parchment paper. Here's a pro tip. Always use room temperature butter. This ensures your biscuits come out light and fluffy. If you are in a rush, cut the butter into small cubes or you can melt it in the microwave. I'm using the kneading machine, but it's totally optional. It will speed things up, but you can use your own hands, it will be just as fine. Next, cream the eggs and the sugar together until it's pale and fluffy. This step is crucial for the melt in your mouth texture. Add the melted butter, the baking powder and slowly incorporate the flour. Make sure you sift the flour with a sieve, otherwise the flour might clot. Keep mixing and incorporating more flour stepwise until the dough comes together. After, add some cacao powder, sambuca, alkermes, the vanilla and almond aromas and mix well together. Add the yeast and keep mixing the dough. Now it comes the fun part, shaping the biscuits. Sprinkle some flour on a work surface and roll out your dough and mix all the thick ingredients. Spread the dough flat, sprinkle some more flour and add the chopped chocolate, roasted almonds and candied fruit. Mix all evenly together. Roll the dough and cut a chunk of it. Roll it and make some cannelloni kind of shape and put them on a baking tray with parchment paper. Now into the oven they go. Bake your biscuits for 35 minutes or until the edges are just turning golden. The key here is to not overbake. If you want them to stay soft and buttery with just a hint of crunch. Once your biscuits have cooled, it's time for the cut. They should be cold and a little hard on the surface. Cut thick slices like I do in the video and set them aside, ready to be eaten or shared with your loved ones. The beauty of these biscuits is how versatile they are. Pack them in a festive times as gifts, bring them to a holiday potluck or enjoy them with your morning coffee. And there you have it, the ultimate Christmas biscuits. Simple, festive and irresistibly delicious. This isn't just a recipe, it's an invitation to celebrate, to share and to make the holidays a little sweeter. If you tried this recipe, let me know in the comments how it turned out. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more holiday inspiration. From our kitchen to yours, happy baking and Merry Christmas!